Hello and welcome back to Blind But Blended. Today we are going to talk about natural looking summer makeup, keeping it light, fresh, glowy, all of the things. I know a lot of us like to keep it more simple in the summer, so I'm going to show you my favorite way to wear makeup in the summer. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Shelly. I was born with low vision and considered to be legally blind, but I fell in love with Seint makeup and I love makeup now because I could do it. And I mean, being able to do my own makeup as a person with low vision was so empowering. And I just love sharing everything I have learned with Seint and even other products. And that's why I'm here. So today we are going to do, like I said, a summer glowy look. And this, I'm going to be using my Seint One Palette Cream Makeup System. And this will be the look today. Now remember, because it's all customized, we can build a look for you. This is my preference. It might not be yours, and that's okay. That's the beauty of Seint. It's all built around your needs, wants, desires, your likes, all of the things. Okay, let's just get started. Now, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. I always have to color correct under my eyes, and I always start with this product. This is called Balm, and it provides this great barrier in between the makeup and those fine lines and wrinkles, because let's face it, mature skin starts, I believe, at 30. Yes, sorry. And I'm 44, and I find if I forget to use this product, I have a little harder time blending in the product under my eyes, and I find it doesn't sit as nice. And this balm, you apply it first, a little goes a long way. It's going to create a protective barrier to keep the makeup from sinking into our fine lines and wrinkles, which we don't want. Also, if you have any dry spots, you can totally go ahead and put it on there. It's just gonna add hydration. Such a good product. I believe the first ingredient is castor oil, which is bang on, because if you saw my skin routine video, I am in love with castor oil. It has made a huge difference with my face along with the Seint skincare line. Okay, let's get back to the summer look. We have prepared under our eyes. I'm going to use this brush. This is the bright brush, and you could just use your fingers, okay? And we are going to use, I use two products. So I have a 01, which is like orange hues, which is gonna balance out blues, and a Y01, which has a yellow and orange, which is going to balance out purples and blues, okay? So the concept of this is the Demi line. The concept of this color correcting line is not covering up, not even brightening. We're actually just canceling out the shades that we don't want there. But if you've got more going on under your eyes, we have quite a few different shades. You can always reach out, fill out the color match form. We can figure it out. Okay, let's move on. Now, if you didn't have color correcting to do, you would skip that step, okay? Remember, we're keeping this simple, effective, summery, glowy, all of the things, not complicated, okay? So, if you have perfect skin and you don't need to do any evening out of skin tones, you can also skip this step, okay? Again, this is my summer glow. I like to use a main shade to even out my skin tone, and I am using the shape brush, which I often do, and this just ensures that we're never applying too much product. Because it's light and fluffy, it really is just, it creates this like, I don't know, it protects you. It doesn't really protect you, but it just ensures that you're not gonna have too much product because of the way it is built, and it's not dense and loose. It really keeps the makeup application to a minimum. This shade that I'm currently using would actually be like my color correcting shade, during the winter, what I would love to do, put on the age spots, but since I was in Jamaica with my husband, I had to go right up to that shade. So this is now my summer shade. I don't really use color correcting anymore. This kind of does the trick, and the tan helps, right? Okay, next step. Now, if you didn't want those 2 steps, this is where I would suggest you start with your summer glow. I like to take my bronzer here and my Rose Gold Illuminator, and I love this blush and bronzer brush. The shape brush does work too, because it actually kind of mimics the size. It's just smaller, but I really love to get that glow. And the cream bronzer combined with that Rose Gold Illuminator gives such a pretty glow. So again, okay, if I was all just going to the grocery store and literally running out for a few minutes, this is kind of my go-to, along with the under eyes. It's such a lovely step because it adds that glow, a bit of color, nothing crazy. Do not forget to bring it down your neck and bring right down your chest so we don't have any floating heads. Okay, so that could be step number 1. If you have that perfect skin and you're good to go and you're young and all of the things. All right, I'm actually just gonna get my hair out of my face. I will use a bit of contour. I just squeeze that shape brush again, tap it in, and follow along. And again, I do all of this by muscle memory. That is the beauty of this makeup. That's also the beauty of the way we were created. If you stop and think of how many things we do with muscle memory, like eating, brushing our teeth, like so many things that we don't think about, honestly, makeup will become the exact same thing. Once you practice and get used to it, you don't need sight to do it. And that's so much why I love this product. Okay, done. I will just contour under my cheekbones, but I mean, if you're someone that really wants to deal with the forehead, under the lip pout, the jowls, again, that's gonna be like up to you, how you wanna do your look for the summer. But we are still keeping it very light and natural. I do love my brightening highlight the brightening highlight step. Okay, you're going to do up in between the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin. And now here, if you didn't need to color correct under your eyes, you just add a little bit in that inner corner and brush it across. This small end of the brush does a beautiful job of, again, ensuring that you do not have too much product on. Outer corner up to the hairline gives us that faux facelift, because that is what we are doing. We are lifting, brightening, and that's what really brings in that youthful glow. Okay, give that a quick blend. You can also take what's on the brush and bring it right up onto the eyelids. Some of us have discoloration there. Feel free to tap in again. It also works as a great primer if you want to throw on a bit of eyeshadow. Now we're gonna do a cheek shade. I chose Ruby because I do love a pop of color in the summer, and I think it's really fun to add it in the summer. Of course, you could choose a neutral, more nude pink. I mean, we have lots of shades, but I just thought I was gonna have fun with Ruby here. And again, it's buildable, so you go ahead and apply as much or as little as you want. That's the beauty of the cream makeup. It's also pretty on the lips. This is a good shade. Okay, I'm gonna use that blush and bronzer brush again, and I'm going to, let me just grab a different mirror here. This is my big enlarged mirror, so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure I'm blended, but like I always tell my blind girls, when in doubt, just blend it out, right? Because at the end of the day, sometimes we can't see if we're blended, so if you overblend, that's okay. If you are ever worried about if you're blended, take a selfie, zoom in, send it to a friend. I have done that so many times. We are almost done. How fun is Ruby? Again, you choose. It's your palette and you build it. Okay, we are going to take a little, just do a little bit of eyeshadow here. So I have Chai. This one is new to me, but I'm loving it. And then I have Soulmate, a really pretty shimmer. Actually, I love doing this as well. Skip back 1 second here. I'm gonna take this smaller end, tap it into my bronzer, and I like to add that bit of a shadow up there. It's also like, because it's cream, it just adds like that bit of a glow, goes on really nice and even, especially using this big fluffy brush. Okay, there we go. We've got that. Now let's dip in a couple swirls into Chai, and that is going to go over the whole lid. I mean, it really doesn't get easier than this when it comes to eyeshadow. And Chai is a great shade. Honestly, it's quickly becoming a staple in my palette. I find that I am using it often. Okay, let's put our finger into Soulmate. We're just gonna pat that right onto the lid. I'm just gonna bring it right into the inner corner a bit. Honestly, I'm gonna switch fingers. Don't overthink it. Okay, I did already have a little bit of mascara on. You can even just take that brush and give it a quick little brush over. That's it. We did it, okay? But we're gonna do one more step because it's so good and I'm so obsessed with it. Okay, so Seint has these solid perfumes. They're so much fun. I think there's like maybe 6 or 7 scents. I just freaking love it. And it's like, it's a rose gold illuminator. But even though they're solid, I mean, even though they're perfumes, they're not really strong. So you can still put it on your face, okay? Just like where a highlight goes, down that bridge of your nose, go ahead and do the Cupid's bow, get under that jawline there, just everywhere you'd put perfume. I love putting it on my collarbones, add a little bit of light and attention to that area because I don't got much for cleavage, but I do got this going on, so I gotta work with it. I mean, go ahead, put it on your wrist. It just smells so good, but it's very light, and that's why I love it. Okay, I added a bit to my ring finger there, and you can go ahead and put it right under your brows. Again, it's a highlight, so we are just brightening everything up. When the sun catches it, it's gonna give a little glow. Why not? You can go in and blend that a little bit so you don't have like a line. Another great place you can put it is in the inner corner of the eye, because again, that is the darkest area of our face. So it just helps brighten it up. If you add illuminator to the center of your if you add it to the center of your lips, it's just gonna give that illusion of having a fuller lip. Last but not least, let's not forget to do a little setting spray. If you are somebody who likes a more matte look, go ahead and use your finishing powder. I use the Seint setting spray. I like the glow that the spray gives. So could just spray it on my face, but I seem to be terrible at that and have really bad aim. So I wet my perfector sponge. Remember, you wet it, double in size, squeeze it, and then I just let it dry. It's the perfect dampness now. I'm going to push in my makeup along with the setting spray, and the beauty of the perfector sponge is while it's setting my makeup with the setting spray, it's also going to push the product in and pick up if you have too much product on. This is my summer glow. It is easy, it is simple, it is fast, and it was totally customized for me and my needs. So if you would like to get set up with your own summer glow look, let me know. You can comment, you can fill out my color match form, reach out. I will actually put them in the comments, and that is it. Thanks so much for being here. I always appreciate your views and your likes and your comments, and I hope you have a really great day, and I will see you next time on Blind But Blended.